Hello and welcome everyone. It's Marcie Besecker. I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and tonight is bingo night. I am so excited to be here tonight, and I know we have a lot of new people. I am going to turn my phone on really quick. I didn't because I was charging till the last minute, and I might have to charge some more, so we will see what happens there. Let me skip my ads, all that good stuff. Hello, everybody. I saw a bunch of hellos up above. And I'm just scrolling really quick. Okay, hold on. Someone can't find me. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me tell them. Sorry about that. We know how bingo night goes, right? I heard somebody else about bingo say it's all about patience. So we have a lot of first timers, and so let's try and help them out. I'm going to explain everything on how it works and all of that good stuff. Okay, so now I am live. Whew, sorry about that. All right, so I am excited. Let me catch up here. Okay, good. I'm glad you see me. All right, so hopefully everybody's here. I do have a couple people that have not paid yet. So I'm going to give you a little bit of time to pay. And there's just like 3 people, so 2 people. So my note, what do I have? So I have somebody here really quickly that I need to get to is Dawn Klein on, because Dawn, you've chosen some numbers that are above 30. So I need to fix those, but you have also not paid yet. And I printed the wrong list. Oh no, I didn't. I'm like, why is my list not in alphabetical order? But it is. Oh, I'm so excited. It's going to be a really fun night. Okay, so Dawn, if you are here, I need 3 new numbers and you need to pay. I have a couple other people. I have emailed those that need to pay, so if you choose not to, that is fine. I have some people on the waiting list, and I will call your names in just a bit. All right, so this is how it works. You had to have registered for bingo, and you had to have paid for bingo. I normally will have extra kits, but this bingo I do not, and you will see once I get started how crazy I am, and my kits were crazy this time. So I had to cut it off, or I was not going to get your kits ready to get them shipped out. So I think just a couple days ago I said no more. So the first thing, if you are new, what I would like you to do is go to my Facebook page, which is marciebeseckerdesigns. That is where I'm going to be announcing, you know, I need your payment by X day. I have to cut it off now. I have 5 kits left, whatever. That's where I'm going to announce things for you. I also post specials, projects, links to the videos. You know, I'm going to be live today, you know, different things like that. So that's where you're going to want to go for immediate information. Okay. Debbie Flood. I am sure you did. Yep, you are good to go. If you need your numbers, Debbie, it's 7, 25, 15, 11, and 4. I saw that, Tony. I'm glad you signed up already. Next month is going to be my favorite things because it's my birthday month. And I've decided to choose, I think, everything. I've only done 2 projects so far, but I think everything's going to be out of the annual catalog. I kind of want to make sure everybody has stuff. And so that'll help you. And so it'll be all done and ready to go. So where do I sign up? So for those who want to sign up for October bingo, you're going to go to my blog, which is Marcie Besecker Designs. You're going to go under events and classes, and there is an October bingo, and I'll tell you all about it. September's is full. Tonight is completely full. So please don't sign up for tonight there because you're not going to count. I will move you into October. Normally you can sign up night of if you have to, if you forgot, if for whatever reason, but not tonight. Yvette Smith. 5, 7, 14. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 6 numbers, so you're going to have to tell me which one to take off. 5, 7, 14, 15, 21, and 23. So please tell me to take one off. So yes, if you forgot to register, I'm really sorry. Normally I would have it still open, but in this case I did not. Oh yes, you can comment even if, as long as you're signed up. Okay, take off the 5. Thank you. As long as you are signed up with your Google account, you are going to be able to comment. Now, Dorothy, I'm going to get to your numbers in just a minute. Let me explain how it works, and then we'll go over everybody's numbers if you don't have them, okay? So what you're going to do is, for all the new people, is, well, let me back up. To register, so this is how you're going to register for October's. You're going to go to events. You're going to look up October bingo. You can read the information there, and then you're going to, there's a registration form that you can fill out. That's how you register. Now in red, there's going to be text that says you can pay here. That is a shortcut to my shop, which is right next to the menu item, right next to events. It says shop, and you can go in there, click on the bingos, go to October and pay there, or you can click that link. It takes you right to that same thing and pay. Okay, so that's how you register for October. All right, now how it works is I'm going to create a project first. You're going to get a kit, and it's going to have all the projects that I'm creating in it tonight. You'll have all the supplies other than the stamping you're going to have to stamp. But everything else should be included in your project kit. I'm going to do a project, and then we're going to do a bingo. Okay, so the bingo is going to be, I'll call out numbers, and when you just write a B in the comment. So where you're commenting now, you put a B and then hit enter. And then I know you have one number. Okay, so it keeps going. B-I, B-I-N. So when you get 4, B-I-N-G, you know you're close. I suggest putting bingo in the box. Be ready to go. As soon as I call your 5th number, hit enter. And the first person will get a bingo, and we'll get the prize. And I'll tell you about the prizes in a minute. And the second person will get a consolation prize, which will be a fabulous prize also. The link to sign up is my blog, which is marciebeseckerdesigns.com. So that is my blog. Bingo is $35, and that gives you a kit of all the projects I create tonight that enters you into bingo. The prizes tonight are, number 1, $150 shopping spree with me. Tonight we're celebrating. You guys helped me reach my goal to get my cruise, so I'm super thankful. And so tonight is a little extra special. And if you've been watching my videos, you know I've been saying this is going to be just a really fun night. Was not able to comment on your glitter scrap video, but it was great. Oh, thanks, Judy. Okay, so I'm trying to keep up. So what I'll do is I'll create a project. We'll do a bingo. We'll have a winner or winners, and then we'll go to the second bingo project. And I'll do the project, and then a bingo, project, bingo. So we'll have 4. So I'm going to try and move along because it is going to be a crazy night with a lot of stuff. And I'm going to have some other prizes too. I mentioned, if you read below where I wrote, if you go to my last video, so open another tab if you can, don't close this one, go to another tab and comment on that video, and it'll be towards the end. I'll do a drawing there for people who commented, and you will also win a prize. So I have a group of things, and it's going to be either a stamp set or paper maybe, or a bundle of things. I don't know. It's going to have a lot of different things. So I know you do, Karen, and this is the time. Thanks, Joan. I appreciate it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get going. Who does not have their numbers before I start project number 1? And if you are not subscribed, I would really appreciate you subscribing. That's going to help you pop up notifications. It's going to tell you when you have your, like it's going to say Marcie's going live in 12 hours or 20 hours or whatever I post my schedule on my video. So you'll get an idea of when that's coming. And you can also click reminder and it's going to remind you. Also, if you hit the notification, the bell after you subscribe, you'll also get a notification when I'm coming on. Hi, Steph. Hi, Millie. Hi, Colleen. Okay, so the comment on the glitter scraps with the Nature's Harvest, the very last video that I did on Sunday. Thanks, Karen. I am super excited. My very first trip. And I told you guys before when I rejoined Stampin' Up, my husband was just like, oh boy, here we go. Because I was doing affiliate links and things like that. And I just really wanted to come back to Stampin' Up. And so when I told him that, he was very hesitant to say, all right, if that's what you want to do. And now he's like, really? Really? You earned a trip? We're going on a trip? You're going to buy a trip for us? And I'm like, I earned a trip. Oh, thanks, Gloria. All right, so I'm going to tell, let me see, I had somebody on the waiting list. Hopefully you're here. Jane Ritter, are you here? Jane, are you here? Let me know. Charlene, you are going to be in the bingo. And 1, 2. Thanks, Shauna. Okay, Jane, if you are here, let me know. I'll call your name again in a little bit. Okay. So, Dawn Klein, are you on right now? Dawn, you have some numbers you need to change. If anybody has a number over 30, we need to change it. But right now I'm just seeing Dawn is the only one that I haven't heard from about that. Okay, Jane, so go ahead and pay me, and you are in on the bingo. So I'm going to just make some changes here, because if you have not paid, then you are not in the bingo. I'm going to start now. Let me write this down really quick. And okay. All right, so Jane, I hope you have your numbers. If you don't, let me know. All right, I'm looking quickly. Which video do we come? Okay, I already did that. Okay. All right, I think I am caught up. So if you need your numbers, let me know. I'm going to quickly go over before we do, but let's get started on our projects. Yay! All right, so this is what we're going to be creating tonight. Patsy, not on this one. You're going to go open another window and go to my other, my last video and comment on it. And you guys have time to do that. So if you open up another window and then come back, I don't want you to close this one because I want your speed to be the same current. So I had posted that on my Facebook page. All right, you guys. So this is the creations we're going to do tonight. Woo woo! Look at all that. So we are going to get started with packet number 1. So let me show you what's going to happen. You're going to get a packet like this. And you guys know I'm newer to the bingo scene. And I'm also going to start adding, I've always added something in your project. but I'm going to start next month, add a little bit more. It just depends on how many people I get, because I don't have a huge following like other people, but I'm hoping to. So you're going to get them like this. You're going to have project 1, project 2, project 3, project 4. You're either going to get this beautiful chevron weave ribbon and the evening evergreen, or you're going to be getting a ribbon like this one, which is the cherry cobbler, a metallic ribbon. Both are absolutely beautiful and go with this set. I do provide you with ribbon for the kits, okay? But I'm going to give you this as an option if you want to change it up or whatever you want to do. So we are going to set all of this aside and go to project number 1. All right, so we're going to open it up. Be very careful because there's a lot of pieces. A lot. I'm still finding little red dots. And I've got a big secret to tell you on all that. So we're going to open everything up. And you know what? I am going to grab this little bowl. It probably has chocolate in it. Hold on. All right. So we're going to put in all our little pieces. See, they're flying all over already. So be very careful. I would suggest a little bowl because look, I've got little pieces already. But I have you're going to notice something as we go. And I'll explain it. All right, so this is project number 1. So you're going to pull out your cards and your DSP. So this is what you're going to be getting in your kit. Okay, so we have 3 cards, which are in, everything should be listed below. Okay, but if you don't, then, oh, girlfriends, I love Reese's Pieces when I'm crafting. Shh, don't tell my husband. But this is usually filled with Reese's Pieces, but tonight I'll be talking too much. Okay, so you have your 3 tags and you have your 3 colors. And you can mix and match them, but you're going to be able to tell the way I cut them on which way is which. Okay, so these 2 are the same. Mistake number 1, when you're creating big kits for people, you want to not use the same paper because I've had to buy so many kits. So some of them are going to be mixed and matched, but a lot of them have this paper in it. And I just pulled one out of the bucket. So most of them, I tried to make the same. A few will be a little bit different. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to cut this at 1 1/8. So let me put that on here so in case you have to back up. And don't forget, I'm going to put timestamps down in the description and you'll be able to see when to start the first project. So project 1, let's remember, you're going to cut DSP at 1 1/8, okay? So now when you get there, that'll be kind of a memory thing for you, something to look at. So we're going to go to 1 1/8, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them all together. And what you're going to notice is this is the squared off piece, okay? So I just put them all together and I went to 1 1/8 and I cut them, okay? And then we're going to pull another one. If you do them together, that also helps your cutting be exactly the same on each panel. And it's DSP, so it's nice and thin. Okay, 1 1/8. Don't cut anymore. Just cut your first 2 pieces. So these are your bottoms, okay? So we're just going to space them out like that. And then these are your tops. So we're going to do, let's just do the green here. And I don't know what's what. So we'll do that one there and we'll see how they look. And then these are the middle. Oops. Okay. And so you're just going to have to kind of mix and match and see what you have. There's that one. And there's this one and this one. So they all have a print. They all have, now what I did do at the beginning, you're going to notice, is my examples are all different patterns. Because then I got smart and I wanted you to see that it's easier if you choose your 3 patterns cut them, and boom, you're done. 3 cards, just like that. So let's go ahead and adhere these. I have been busy. It has been super crazy doing these. I just got the envelopes with things in it. I am missing some things in the package. All right, so let's just line these up. And I did these all in green because it really didn't matter. We're covering them up. All right, so there's one. Dorothy, if you're missing something, I haven't sent these kits out yet, but if you're missing something and something else I sent you, please send me an email and let me know, and I'll check and see what's going on. All right, I'm trying to read a little bit, but yes, my grandson, I did see somebody say something about my grandson. We are having a blast. He's starting swim lessons, which he's not too happy about, but he does like the big slide. So we're going to try and tell him that you get to go on the big slide after your swim lesson. See, we could turn this over. It's whatever you want. So just kind of pick and choose your patterns. I'm sure a lot of you have this paper, but I just tried to pick patterns that I liked together. And that's what I sent out. Okay, there's number 2. I know we have a lot of people on the East Coast, so I don't want to take up a lot of time. My machine is worn out for sure. All right. Yeah, he is so cute. He says, I live in California now. Although my son just called me and said, can you believe they want to charge him $800 and something for his tags for his brand new truck that he just bought, but it's from Washington. And he's like, I paid everything when I bought the truck. So he wasn't happy about that. And of course I said, welcome to California. Okay, so there we go. There's that. Now, I'm not going to take the time to put these on here, but because I want you to take this and you can stamp ahead of time. Let me just move my list here. You have a little to and from right here. So if you wanted to, you could stamp your to and from and you can add them on the back. And I kind of did it to show an example right here. And then I decided I made them all this color because they'll go with whatever color. And you could use that as your to and from and then have your tags like that. And they could either keep it, reuse it, put it on a card afterwards, whatever you want to do. So it's just kind of a way that you can, you know, do what you want with that. So I did include these in your kits. All right, so let's bring out our little pieces here. Hopefully I don't have any missing. All right, so now I'm going to start with the stars. Let's go ahead and adhere these together. And you guys will know my bedazzling paper, why I had so much. All right, now if I were you, I would do these onto the adhesive sheets. I did not do that because I thought that with that many die cuts and everything, I didn't want the stickies to come off. I didn't want them to get stuck on your other items because there's so many little tiny items. So I decided not to do that. But if I were you, I would put them on adhesive sheets because you're not going to be mailing them until they're ready to go, right? So, but this is easy enough. Add some glue on there. I just make sure I put some in the middle, some on the edges, and just dab it just a little here and there. and then just attach it. Right? Okay, so that'll dry. So this one goes here, this one goes here, and I'm just going in line with what I have up there. This one, I just added, uh-oh. Okay, let's see if I can take it off. Okay, well, it's okay. This one we'll add here, but if you notice here, I did it different. I added the metallic paper there and the bedazzled there, but that's okay. We'll add this one up here. I want it up on the, like right there. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to use our dimensionals. So for those of you that are new, when you come back and you watch the videos, in the description, what paper is used for the base tag? That's Evening Evergreen. Is it DSP2? Or, yeah, this is Evening Evergreen. And then the DSP is from the tidings and trimmings. I tried to use everything in the suite. So the tidings and trimmings. You'll go to the description and it's going to be a little blue number and it's going to say project 1, project 2, project 3, and then that's how you're going to do your, you can click on it, it'll take you right to your project. So I'm going to put that like right there. Let's glue this one down, and you can decide, of course, if you want to do embossing powder, if you want to do dimensionals or just flat or whatever you want. Okay. And I'm just going to put that right there. And then this last one we'll put up on dimensions. And I think I just need 2. I put 3 last time, but I think I did that when there was small dimensionals, but we're just going to do this. And I'm going to put it right here. And they're hanging off a little bit, and that's okay. It's not on a card or anything, right? Now we're going to take our little green. We'll start with this guy here. And let's take our little green, and this is Soft Succulent is what I used. And I'm just going to put a little bit and one right here. I don't need to worry about the tip because it's going underneath. And it doesn't have to be like way under or anything. Just lay that down there. And you're going to see that one's under that one, but that's okay. That's the fun of it, is it really doesn't matter. All right, so now what I did, I'm going to use take my pick tool. And I'm going to add just a little dot on each one. Don't put a lot. You don't need a lot. You don't want it to ooze out the side. Okay, so there's the glue. And now I want to make sure my dots are turned over right. And some of them may be stuck together, and that's what I'm going to tell you in a minute of what we did. So you may end up with some extras, and that's okay. And you'll see why in a minute when I explain it. There's a lot of little dots in this kit. So there's a couple different ways I did it. The first way is I used the little die that's inside this stamp set. And so I'm going to show you right here. And this is the circle one. Okay, so these you can see are not circles. They're like little ovals. Okay. So they're little. We haven't done a bingo yet, Nola. We're just starting the first project. So this is the little ovals. Okay. But the other ones have little circles. So right here I want to show you that this is the die. Okay, that cuts out the little circles. This is a hole punch. So I had one and it's slightly bigger, but not a lot. It's definitely enough to do your berries. And then this is the tag scrap. So when you do your tags, like the ones that have this fancier top, these are round, and the little holes that come out after you die cut your dies are going to be this size right here. So it's kind of in between these two, which is perfect because you're cutting out the dies anyway, right? But if you need a lot, like we did, the hole punch works out really well because we're doing the berries and, you know, the different, like these up here, the holly and the berries and everything. So keep that in mind, that it's, you know, you can find something a little easier to do. All right, so let's get these on. And then I'm going to show you even an easier way once we get going. This one I think is a couple. And so you can tell when I hole punched, they kind of stuck together a little bit, which is okay, but you don't need to put two on there. But if you do, the top one will fall off, but the bottom one will still be glued, so that's fine. So put your berries on there, and I'll show you the next project, a much easier way of what I'm doing right now. I want to make sure I'm putting them on the right way. If I miss a question and somebody's asking something, please ask it again when I'm looking up so I can see it and help you out. And the kits are done, you guys. So they will probably, I'll probably do, my husband comes home tomorrow and he's been gone for a few days. So I'm going to try, I'll probably work on some of them tonight and then the rest of them tomorrow. Okay, so there's the berry. So let's put this one on right here. And this one did go behind, and I'm still going to stick it a little behind so it looks like right here, you know, where it looks like it's in the... Okay, so let's do this. We're going to lift this one up and this one up because I like them to look a little more natural. And I'm just going to put glue on a couple of the berries and a little bit of the stem, and that's it. It's going to stick just fine. And we're going to lift these up and go down and intertwine. Did you see how I intertwined those? I just kind of lifted them up and put them under. And now we're going to put some glue here, here, and here. And now these bedazzling stars, which is in the kit with the stamp set. This is one of those other stamp sets that I didn't get at first. And then I was like, oh gosh, but I loved these stars. And then when I saw the colors of the paper, I was like, oh, I have to have it. Okay, so there's this one. So we'll put that aside. We'll put that one aside. Now we'll come to this one. So now we're going to do the stars. So we'll put a star here, a star here, and a star here. And again, they're all bedazzled. So let's look at that, because you're going to find you're going to have some in different kits, different kinds of stars. And it really doesn't matter. Like I said, if you can just put it together however you want. And the fun part is all the die cutting was done for you. Now, when I told you guys that there was like 188, and I could have messed up my count, it's probably more, die cuts, now you know why. All right, so there's this one. And now we're going to take our leaves. We have our holly. I did the longer down below because it just gives you a little space to put your, now see, the green on the top, I probably should have done that one, but that's okay. Aw, Dorothy, that's cute. All right, so then again, we're going to add a berry, and a berry. Add one there. Have your, take a pick or your piercing tool or your poke tool, whatever you call it, put it right there. Don't worry, your glue is going to dry clear. I'm going to put another one right there. put one at the bottom. Okay, so it's however you want them to go, and you can layer them up if you want. I didn't put a whole bunch of glue, so. Okay, so there's that. So that card is done and just needs a tag. And now this one. Now this one, I did use my mini dimensionals. And we're going to use those on our little holly here. Leaves. Oops. Now you guys know why I'm blind. I've been looking at these little tiny pieces. Okay, so now we just did this. And this, we're going to just add it right there. I'm going to lift up the star. There we go. Have it below. And again, we're going to add some glue. And all of the glue, it's all going to go right on top. All of those little pieces. So here's our first one. Here's our second one. And then I want to layer that third one up, so I'm just going to add a little more like on top of the berries right there. And then take our last one and then just stick it right there. Okay, and again, just like anything when I do my other cards, you can go back in and kind of press on them, make sure that they're all on there now that the glue is kind of tacky and sticky and not really wet, so it doesn't ooze everywhere. Okay, so let's add a star here and here and here. And now we're using our metallic stars. So fun. And you're going to see that I did mix and match metallic and bedazzled on everything, so don't worry about that. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in, I'm using scraps I have on my desk, but I gave you some in your kit. So this one is this one over here. So I'm just going to put a little bit through. And you really don't have to put that much. I mean, it just depends on what you want to do. But I'm just going to cut these at an angle, just like that. Oh. Okay, and then you're going to take your string. Let's see, where'd my bag go? Okay, so here's another thing, and I'm not going to do it for the video, but I did put them in your kit, is you have your reinforcements too, and I put enough for all of them in your kit, but for time's sake, I'm not going to do them, okay? But you can add them on your kit for reinforcement, and they do. You'll see, I did do a couple of them like that. Like, look how cute that looks on these. I did add them on a few just so you can kind of see what they look like. But they're just adorable. But I wanted to, I did add them. And then I put washi tape around your thread. So just, and I used what thread I had. You know, it changed from the thread. And now it's a 5-pack. And I still had some individual packs. So I used whatever I had. And which obviously I would expect you would do the same. So you're just going to go around, and this is how I just tied it on. So tie it on, make yourself a little bow. And I say don't put too much. You want the, you know, the big bow on the top is really not the purpose of the tag. There you go. You just need a tiny bow. You've got your pretty little ribbon. And so there is one tag. Okay. So I'm gonna not do the rest of the bows because you guys can see we have a lot to do, and I know it's gonna be a really crazy night. So, but here are your projects. So there's this one, this one, this one. This is the ones I did here. Well, let's just change it up like that. Okay, so the only thing I didn't do is add a bow. So this one I did a bow on top of the ribbon, a little bow on top of the ribbon, and the same with that one. So I did these all the same. So I'm just going to put that aside because you guys saw me do one. I don't need to do three, right? Oh, you're welcome, Katie. Okay, I'm trying to read back really quick. Oh, that's good. Okay, so that's number one. Okay, so you have your reinforcements. Obviously, I put some extras in some of the bags. I don't know why, but they might be missing out of another. That's sad. Oh, gosh. Well, I hope that you end up with extra and not enough. So I'm just going to put these back in here. Well, I'm going to put those aside. Okay, we'll just keep them in the bowl because we're going to need some later. All right, so that is, oh, see, I still find them on my desk. So that's project number one. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you, Kathy. Next month is going to be super cute. I've got two projects done. One is kind of a, I'll just tell you, it's a gift card holder. I am going to do, let me get my bingo stuff ready. I am going to do, I did a gift card holder and the cutest card. And it's stuff out of the annual catalog. So I wanted it to be stuff that you probably have on hand. And so that's what it's going to be for the next one. Yay! Thanks, you guys. Okay, so now, oh, let me take another drink. Thirsty. All right, it's time for bingo. So back to the prizes. I didn't tell you them all. One prize will be $150 shopping spree with me. Then you will get, there's 3 others that will be $100 shopping sprees with me. Oh, thanks, Diane. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. And so that, oh my gosh, you guys, today's the first time I think I ever hit 100 on a chat. Thank you, everybody, on a live video. I'm so excited. Oh, thanks, Patsy. I think you will. Oh, I'm excited, you guys. Thank you. Oh, it's warm in here. I have to tell you, the fan's on and I cannot feel a thing. Okay, so then I have some other prizes, like I told you. So I'm excited about that because I am celebrating my trip. I'm really excited about it, and you guys helped me. And you know, I actually have had demonstrators ask, how can we help? How can we help? Thank you so much. I really appreciate your help. And so to answer those questions for everybody else is playing bingo, buying kits online of classes that I've had or classes that I'm having, anything like that. For example, really quickly, my fall class, if you missed the fall class, these were the cards I did. Oh. So these were the cards that were in, let me see if they're not upside down, the fall class. Okay, so they were techniques. They were, oh, where am I? A lot of fun, a lot of bling. There's a lot of bling on all of them and some fun techniques. And that class is over. However, I have a very few amount of kits. Now, in my, under shop, when you scroll down where it says bingos, classes, PDFs, it'll be under classes because it was a class. And you can either purchase the kits and video. You'll get a video with it. Same as like this one is kind of, but it's a private video. Or you can buy just the video because I get a lot of people that ask me that aren't from the US. And yes, you can buy just the video. So I hope that helps. Okay. Here we go. Time for bingo. Is everybody ready? Does everybody have their numbers? I'm looking. Does everybody have their numbers? Because I am ready. We did have a good time, Steph. That was a fun class. All right. Okay, so here we go. Number 1. 4. I'm going to put it way over here. All right. Hi, Barbara. Next one, 26. Yay, Debbie. Next one is 8. Oh, Dorothy, I'm sorry. You did mention that earlier. 8, 10, 16, 17, and 29. Dorothy. So Dorothy's number is 8, 10, 16, 17, 29. All right. Moving on. Next number, 11. Ooh, look at all those bees. And please make sure you're playing bingo, that you registered and paid if you are participating. BIN, Colleen, look at you. Wow. Next one, 23. Remember, you've got to be fast. Okay, good, Dorothy. You've got to be fast because somebody else might have the same numbers. All right. Next one, 10. Especially when it gets to BING, you really got to be ready. Okay, the next one is a 6. I know it's a 6 because of the way the hearts are. Oh, Karen, keep going. It'll happen. All right, next one. See, 9. All right, lots of BIs coming up. 13. I want to make sure there's not a lapse, so I'm looking at the picture and making sure what number we're on, that you guys have time. Okay, 19. Okay, this one's for $150, you guys. That's a party. That's celebration items. Okay, next number, 27. 27. So that's 3 $50 celebrations, or one of the 100. And then one of the 50. Next one, 29. $25. Ooh, Diane's got a BING. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. Got one BING, you guys. You got to be quick. 7. Oh, that's a number that everybody seems to like. Karen still has nothing. All right, Olivia, Dorothy, Tashana, Katie. Come on, everybody. Oh, Cheryl's got BING. Big goose egg. Oh, Karen, you're cracking me up. All right, Charlene. 5. Ooh, some more BINGs. Right, Jewel? Still 3 games after this one, though. I've seen people go with nothing for the longest, and then they end up winning. It's like being at the bingo parlor, and you're playing bingo, and you're like, oh my gosh, we're never going to win. And then, yeah, I still don't win. I don't know what I'm talking about. 30. Oh, it is. Stephanie, happy anniversary. I meant to write that this morning on your page. Tashana's got bingo. Anybody else? Yay, Tashana. All right. Anybody else? Tashana, Tashana, Tashana. All right. I'm double checking. I don't see anybody else, so let's check hers. We have, where am I? 7 and 5. Hold on, let me see. 10. I know there's a 19 and a 10. And 30. Tashana. Congratulations, Tashana. Yay. So you can message me your order and I will put it in. And if there's anything over, I will let you know and you'll just PayPal me the difference. So make sure you add your $15. So don't forget. Okay, so I know. So how it's going to work is she will send me her order of $150 and I will put her order in. She will also send me her sale-a-bration items and her 10%. See, we're a great pair, Tashana. That's why. You just have to play my bingo. And then so your 15% too. Don't forget to add that. So just when you do an order, it's $150 is minimum. And you get to do your sale-a-bration items and your 10%, which is your Stampin' rewards for hosting a party, which is $150. So for those of you that win the $100 party, a lot of people, what they do, you don't have to, but suggestion is spend $150. So you're only spending $50 of your own money. But then, I mean, you'll have to do the tax and shipping, of course. But then you'll get your extra 10% and you'll get more sale-a-bration items. So think about that. Yay, Tashana. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. Oh, was there? Oh, and then she says she does not. You don't. Oh, thanks, Jane. You don't, Colleen. Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay, so we're good with Tashana. Congratulations. $150 shopping spree. All right, so let's start project number 2. So I've got my little project kit. I know it looks so small, right? But so small, yet so mighty. So let's go with number 2. So we're going to bring these in. Now the difference between 1 and 2 is first, you're going to have the, okay, I'm changing my mind on this idea and I'm surprised there's any extras in the kit, to be totally honest. I probably counted wrong. It was a long week that week. All right, so we're going to pull out all of these. And so when you do your tags on the top and you add your ribbon, all you're going to do, and I should have showed you this, is just take your tag, add it right here like that. After you stamp it, put your ribbon through, and then you've got your little cute tag on the back. So they are in your kit. I'm just choosing not to do them so that we can get through our projects. So the next ones are this right here. These cute little stocking ones. Aren't they adorable? So we're going to move those right above. And we are going to, I'm going to go ahead and take our tags out here and put them with our other tags because we're not going to use them, but you guys know that they're there. We're going to pull out our stocking. I'm going to put the dark one here. And your stocking, I think I tried to make them the same color. I might have ran out at the very end, but you've got some adorable papers with adorable stuff. So we're going to put this with this one. We're going to do our striped stocking over here. So this is how I'm going to do it, is I'm going to lay them all out so I know what goes where. This goes here. Let's just do it like this. I think this is the easier way. There's our paper. This goes here. We have a green there and a green there. You don't know how happy this makes me feel when I get through this and I have everything in here. There was a lot of stuff going on. Oh, see, there's my red dot. I'm going to put those up there. And there's another red dot. And my star, I have a star here and a star here. Okay, that's everything there, right? Yep. Everything there. My little red dot. Okay, and okay, so we're good. All right, so we're going to take our little tag and we'll just start with this guy over here. Thanks, you guys. And we are going to stamp. So what I did is I took the little leaf. Let me find my stamp set here. So I took this leaf right here, and then I also took the star in later on, you'll see. So these are the two stamps I used. So let's use that one first. And I did soft succulent. And I'm going to stamp it off. I'm just going to stamp up in the corner there and stamp there. And stamp it off. And just stamp there. So just on the corners, kind of, you know, out of the way a little bit. Not super dark. And that is it for this one. So we'll move that out. And then we used the word Noel. Right here. Again, from the same stamp set. And we're going to do it in black. I'm just going to stamp it once, make sure it's good. And just stamp it right in the middle. And that's it. So just a cute little sentiment. You could add sentiments on every one of them. I chose not to because I wanted to make sure, I mean, if you guys don't have the stamp set, you could choose another little greeting to go on there, but you have pretty much everything else you're going to need. All right, so we have this, and we are going to glue this on the bottom. I think the only thing I popped up, let's just double check, is the stocking. All right, so we are going to take this. Rosemary, same thing with me. I wasn't going to get it. Don't forget, this one is in the main catalog. And of course, it was when I looked. I should have looked right before the video to make sure it's still there because, you know, that always happens. You plan stuff and then everybody loves it and it goes crazy. All right, so I'm trying to show you some different ways that you can create these and be creative and save yourself some work. Now, when I say that, all right, I'm going to go to the edge with this. I gave a little extra because it was easier for me to decide that you guys can cut it, or if you want to cut it in between the stitching or whatever you want to do, you can do it. So it's really, and this is a great way to use all your scraps. Okay, so here we are. Let's do our stocking. So watch this. Right there where you see these edges that kind of come in on both sides. Put your scissors right up to that edge and go to that next edge. And now we're going to glue it on. So just run it through the same stocking. We're going to put it right on. This is your print with your red fluffy at the top, right? And now we're going to add our bow. How cute is this? I fell in love with this. This probably would have been my Christmas card set had I not been using it for a month and a half straight. But don't feel bad because I'm really happy about how these came out. Okay, keep this piece, okay? Keep your little stocking topper. So put that there. All right, now this one is, we're gonna pop it up. So let's put our dimensionals. You don't need a whole lot. I'm just gonna put, if you guys hear that shaking, it's my dog. I just let him out before we started, so hopefully he doesn't need to. All right, top secret stuff. This is one of my big secrets. So you guys saw me cut out all those little tiny red berries for the holly and the berries. That's fine. I put a little wink of Stella on this one just so you see it. So you can add that on there if you want. But watch this. I've tried everything. A marker. This is cherry cobbler. The light blend and the dark blend. The dark blend ended up being my favorite. And watch this. All you do is come in and color this. You do not have to cut out your berries. So I wanted to show you this. I did do the one berries on the front just so you can kind of see what it's like. And if you want to do that, you can. But I'm going to tell you, going forward, I will not be. Because I think this looks just fine. We're layering it up. It's not like it's a main focus. Don't get me wrong, it's super cute with the berries when you do the berries. But I think this is perfect, especially when you're making a whole bunch of them. So just take your dark cherry cobbler. That was the one I liked the best, that looked closest to the paper. Okay. So much better, much better. All right, so same thing as we did last time. My dog's walking around like, what is going on? All right, so we're just gonna add a few berries here and there. And I'm gonna add the leaves on top. So we're gonna put this right here, and it's gonna come out pretty close to the top, even though your bow is gonna be up there. You don't want to go all the way up, but pretty close, because your little bow is going to be up there, and it just depends on how you want to do your bow. And then this one, I just add a little bit. You don't have to put it on everything, but, and then you could just go outwards a little bit, like right here. This one I have going this way. It's all up to you, whatever you want to do. Your stocking's going to go on here like this, as long as your stems are all inside your stocking. Now this one I went way up high. This one I don't think I'm going to go as high. I'm going to kind of do it at an angle a little bit, because I do want to see the berries, but I also want to see that bow that's up there. So it's totally up to you, however you want to do it. And I just realized this is the wrong stocking on. This one should have gone on here. That's why it looks like it doesn't fit, but it is going to be fine. So see, it doesn't matter. They're all the same colors. We can tell that says Noel. So what I did with this is I took a little bit of ribbon, just like that. I took a little bit of twine. So take your little twine that you have, and I wrapped it around. So I had it like this, and it doesn't matter if you have it longer or shorter. And I just wrapped like this. Okay, and then you're going to tie it. So hold it down and tie your thread. You want to bring it, kind of have it in the middle. So I'm going to turn it over and now tie it in a knot. So you see what I did? I put the thread towards the front, so it kind of covered everything like that. So that's the front, except my bow kind of, and this will fray. So, all right, so I tied it once in a knot. I'm going to tie it one more time just to make sure it's in a good knot. And then I'm going to take this off. And then you can fray this. That's way too long to fray, so we're going to cut it a little shorter. All right. And then I'm going to take a glue dot. And this goes below the dot, okay? And then just, you know, it frays. This ribbon frays, so just be careful. Now, with your little piece here, you can just kind of pull it open and fray it open. If you want it, you can add extra thread if that's what you prefer, whatever you want to do. So you can just fray that open. And you can just fray it. And you can fray it all the way to the top, and then see how it just kind of splits. So you can fray it as much as you want, or as little as you want, or not at all. You can add extra thread, whatever you want. And then what I did here is you can loop it. I did a couple threads together, but it's totally up to you, whatever you want to do. And then I always go from the front to the back, and then that way when you pull it up, you've got this nice clean little loop right there. And then you can tie this part in a knot, or you can fray it also. I'm just going to tie this one in a knot. And then this you can slip onto ribbon on the package or whatever you want to do. You remember, you can put your little tag or your reinforcements or whatever you want to do. So that is one. All right, so we switched up the stockings a little bit, and I'm okay with that. So we're going to do the same thing here. Let's take the top off of our stocking. Yeah, that is a much better way to color the berries. Sorry, you guys, I can't read many of your comments. Doing bingo sometimes it's you're trying to get everybody's schedule and not keep everybody up all night, and so I'm trying to hurry a little bit. All right, so here we're going to take our two leaves, our holly leaves, and this will actually show up better on this color. So we're just going to put that right there. Put that one, just overlay it right there. And again, now of course the berries you're not going to be able to draw on. I mean, not really. Oh, thanks, Gloria. And then you're just going to take and add them on there. Where is my... Here it is. Okay, so there's, oops, there's two. And then here is your third one. Okay, and again, you can add Wink Stella on this once it's all dry and there. I wouldn't do it now. You don't want those berries to move around, so we'll just hold off, but you can add Wink Stella on there. So cute. All right, we're going to pop this up. Okay, I'm going to put this on my silicone mat here while I do this. We're going to add this. Yeah, these are on Amazon. I think you get like 10 of them and a thing. Not very expensive at all. I put my this glue here. I just put that in there. But I like it for a lot of things. I like it to use. And of course our bedazzle paper. I am so sorry if you didn't get it. It's sold out. I, for one, will have this on my Christmas cards. So if you are a customer, I'm working on Christmas cards right now, and oh, they're pretty. All right, so I know I'm working on them so early, but all right, so there is that. Same thing, add, I did the red and then I added the twine. I'm not going to take up your time to do that. So there is that one. How cute those are. Oh, this is the wrong one. This one and this one. All right, and now we're going to bring this one in. And now we're bringing some more bedazzle in here. All right, don't lose our stars. I was saying, oh, my stars, the whole time I was making these because that's all I could think of. All right, so again, cut off the top. Put this on your stocking. How cute that is. Now, just to add a really quick, make a change in your stocking, ready to go. All right, we're going to add this. Again, we're going to add some bedazzle. So what I did is I put a little strip in your kit. I'm kind of curious about that first kit. It had a bunch of extra stuff in it, and I'm thinking, oh gosh, I hope that everybody gets their stuff or I'm going to be upset. All right, so we're just going to put this across. And yes, I made it too long because I want you to be able to put it on there. So it's really just covering up the two pieces together. And then you're just going to see how the stocking's got that little curve. So just kind of go around and curve right there. And same with over here. Just kind of make that little curve right there so that your little gold just looks like it belongs right on that stocking. Okay. Do I need to bring the camera in, or are you guys okay? How do you keep the tip of the bottle from clogging up? Oh, I take a straight pen, and it gets kind of tacky and kind of sticky after a while. I just get another one. You know, I just buy them from the sewing store, and they're in my sewing kit. So then you just put it right through when you can get it. I go like this. So yeah, just like that. And then that's it. And it works great. Okay, so I try not to leave it open too long, even if I'm crafting, like I will tonight, but normally I try to put a pin in it if it's, you know, not quite done yet. And I'm gonna be here for a little bit because I don't want it to get clogged up. All right. And it's really easy to just kind of shake your bottle a little bit and the glue just moves right down for you. It's really great. I have to say the first ones I got some time ago, I didn't like them quite as well, but these ones I like. I will, I can search the link for the exact ones I bought and I'll post it on this video. All right, so I'm going to move that down just a little bit. Okay, there's that. And now the green. Okay, we're going to add this one over to the side a little bit. I want to make sure you can see I'm going to move it up a tad though, because we have to remember the stocking is going to go in here and I don't want it to cover a bunch. All right, so here's our stocking. And we're going to just put that like right there. All right, and then we're going to do, oops, unless it goes sliding, a star there and a star right here. And I did one of each. I have a little bit of both in here. All right, and again, on this one, you're gonna notice I did put the reinforcement. Super easy. You can put them front and back if you want. I like them, I mean, it's not like you're gonna be pulling on these. I really like them more for design. It just adds a little bit. Yeah, Piper, this is a perfect idea for a kit, and that's why we're gonna have a box at the end. Okay, so there are those. So we're gonna set these aside. I'll put these all aside. I don't know what I did with the first. Oh yeah, I did. All right. Let's see. Okay, and then now, bingo. Okay, don't forget, don't lose your little red stocking topper. We're going to keep that right there. I'm going to put my pen and my glue for our bingo. And I'm just going to move everything over. Really quickly, if you guys saw my last video, I showed you a little hint on something that I was creating, and I was supposed to show you, and I forgot. Oh, thanks, Kathy. I forgot to show you last time, and so this is what I was working on because I'm having positive thinking, and so I've made a lot of these, and I would love to have you join my team, and when you do, you'll get this beautiful card with all of its glitz and glamour. My team is the Stamping Dragonflies, and so that is why we have all the dragonflies on here. So that's what I was going to show you, and I forgot. So, oh, thanks. Yeah, the reinforcements are really cute. We show them all again at the end. Yes, I will. And I also have a picture, a snapshot on here that I showed earlier, but I will do that so you can see them all and have them when you create them. Okay? All right. Woohoo! Bingo! All right. Where are my, here we are. Okay, if you've already won once, you cannot win again. And I know Tashana was the winner the first one, and she knows that. I had to change a number. I think I now have 7. Could you please quickly tell me? Mom P, what is your real name? What is your name? I am guessing. Okay, Kathy. Yeah, your numbers are 5, 6, 12, 26, and 7. So I hope that works. Okay, ready? Here we go. 18. The first few I'll go quickly. 30. 2 projects done. It's only a little over an hour. Yay. 3. 4. Yeah, my grandson says, I live in California now, and he also says, I have a water pool. Steph, you got to put BI, girlfriend. I don't want to miss it. All right. And a big thank you to Stephanie for helping me cut a lot of these projects. She is my helper. Next one, 11. Got some BIs. Ooh, a BIN from Patty. BING from Gloria. Wow. 1. Number 1. BING, Gloria. Wow. All right. Here we go. 24. Shauna has a BIN. Stephanie, BIN. Cheryl. 5. Ooh, Steph, B-I-N-G. Okay, this is for $100 shopping spree. Lots of B's. 22. I know, well, my friend and I go play bingo on our birthdays, where we used to be able to go play. And they don't do bingo now with COVID and everything, but we used to go play, and we would be on, we'd have the B-I-N-G, and we're just waiting for that O, and 20 numbers would go by, and we would never get it. 21. So I know how you're so excited you're at the front, but that is really close. All right, I'm watching in the picture on my phone, making sure that I'm... What, Steph? You got bingo and Gloria both have bingo? Okay, Steph first, then Gloria. Let's check. Anybody else? Stephanie, what? Stephanie. Here we go. 1, 3, 21, 24, and 30. So Stephanie is a bingo, and Gloria is a, let's put these back, 3, 11, 18, 21, and 30. Congratulations to both of you. Woohoo! All right, so Stephanie, Gloria, you are going to love the consolation prize. So don't you worry. Stephanie is 100 and consolation is Gloria L. All right. Congratulations, ladies. Happy anniversary. I'm sure you and your husband will love the prize, Stephanie. Congratulations. Oh, let me go back and look then, Gloria. Let me look. I'm looking on my phone, so hold on. I see Gloria at 621 said bingo, but Stephanie's came in ahead. But I'm looking up to see if Gloria said it again above. No. Stephanie was first, Gloria. Let me show you. I don't know if you can see this, but so Stephanie, oh, you're not going to, oh, maybe. Stephanie said it right here, and you said it right there. So it shows Stephanie was first. But congrats to both. That's awesome. Yay! All right, looking. Okay, congratulations. So we are going to move on to project number 3. All right, so number 3, I'm going to show you, number 3 and number 4 are going to be exactly the same. But we are going to have a 4th project. It'll be super simple. Often shows you first on your chat. Oh, but yeah, that doesn't, oh, I didn't know that, Deborah. Well, I'm going to have to go off of what was on my chat because that's all I can see. All right, but Gloria, you're going to love your stuff. Trust me. It's going to be fabulous. Okay, so this is number 3 and this is number 4. Okay, they're exactly the same, except one has the squared top and one has this decorative top. Okay, so we're going to do one of these. So we'll do this one. This one is in your kit. It's going to look exactly the same. Okay, so I'm going to have you do this one on your own because the 4th project is we're going to put it all together. We're going to do the box and all that kind of stuff. And then I have some other prizes to give away. So we'll be doing that too. All right, all right. Okay, so project number 3, I'm going to just set 4 aside because we're not doing that one. Oh, Gloria, you are going to love it. Love, love, love. Okay, so here we go. Let's put it all over. Well, I should put it in the bowl, but I think I'm going to spread them out like I did last time because I like doing it that way. And I tag them all so you'll have your number on your envelope, okay, on your little. Okay, here's our tags. We're just going to put these aside, but I told you what to do with those. Those will be nice. All right, so let's do this. And we're going to do our star for this one. Our Noel. So let's just do that really quickly while we're right here. Same as we did before. Yeah, Joan, that is the thing I didn't use scraps because I had so many to make, and so, you know, it's a little bit different, but this is a perfect example to use your scraps. You have so many that you can do a star or do something, and like I showed you guys before when I was doing some scraps, I was doing a bunch and had room, and I took my dragonfly punch and just started making, you know, little things. Now, somebody had asked me about these the other day, messaged, and I will answer you. I don't know if you're on here or not, so I will put it on. I will announce it again on how I did that. But it's super simple. All right, we're going to just put Noel on here again. I'm going to do it just slightly to the left because we're going to put a cute little star on that side. So just kind of make sure that you leave some room for that. So this will go here also. This will go here. And we'll do this here. This and this is going to go here. We have our gold over there and our green. Here's where your little red top comes in. So remember when we cut that off and I said make sure you save it? This is going to go on top of our gold and make a blingy blingy stocking. All right, so we're going to color our little stars on that. And we have this star there. We have this sentiment here, which we'll do. We have a star there, a star there. And I think that's everything. Okay. Oh. One thing I did forget. Where is it? Where is it? Hold on. Oh, you know what? It's missing out of my bag, but I know why. All right, I'll tell you that in a minute. Okay, so let's take this and we'll take our little thing and I'll get our cherry cobbler. And again, we're going to do this because it looks just as beautiful, but much faster. These colors are Sahara Sand, Soft Succulent, Cherry Cobbler, and Evening Evergreen. Everything should be listed below. The only thing that you can't get if you don't have it is the bedazzling paper. If you don't have any, then I would suggest using, you could just use all of the metallic gold. It's gold and rose gold. And once I did this project, I used so much gold that I'm going to show you your thank you card. If you haven't seen it, uh-oh, where did it go? Oh, so this is going to be your thank you card. And so I used the rose gold on that. So I was like, okay, I used all of the gold from these packages. Where am I going to put, what am I going to do with this? And so when I did your thank you card, so see, surprise, you're going to get it in the mail with your package. And so that is where that came from, is I decided, okay, you got to use what you've got, right? If you have a lot of something that's left over, like you use all of the gold in something, use the silver or use whatever the other piece is. All right, so let's do this one first. We're going to take this. I'm going to bring in my pad here so I don't mess up my stuff. We're going to take our soft succulent and we're going to do this cute little season's greeting. So we're going to ink up our star. Okay. I'm going to make sure it gets a good impression. I don't know why that one side's not. Okay, there we go. So we're going to go off and then on. Okay, so just make sure that you get it. Now see, the corners there didn't get it. So go off and on. Just do a little bit. Off and on. You just want a little green there. It's no big deal, just so you don't have those white spots. Okay, so that's done. Just kind of fill it in a little bit. Again, my October bingo is open. It's going to be my favorite things is what it's going to be called. Another helpful hint that I like to do is put memento in one of our ink spots because it's just tiny. It's a tiny little sentiment. This works perfect on the Stamparatus when you have something on there and you want to stamp it and you don't, oh, hopefully my head's not in the way, sorry. You don't want to have, you know, your big pad and it kind of makes a mess. And so this is a perfect way to do that. All right, so this is going to be popped up. I'm going to do little dimensionals, kind of not all the way to the edge, but enough to be outside a little bit. We'll do that last. This one's going to go with that. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to adhere our star. All right. I don't want to put too much on the bottom. All right, so then add it on. Okay, I went a little bit too much glue right here, so just take a pick tool or whatever you've got and wipe that off like that. All right, we're going to take our little stars there. And now what I did is I wanted a lot of my corners to show up on each thing. So what I did is I took right down one and right in between the other. Okay, so now we're going to do this. So now that's saving you time. You're doing one star and splitting it. Now when I created these, kind of what I do is I kind of think about what I like, what I want to do. So I created them and I'm like, oh man, I love these. These are great. I'm happy with them. And then I was like, oh no, I have to recreate these. And then I was like, that is going to be a whole heck of a lot of recreating. But it was a special month. You guys helped me make my retreat, and so I did a little overboard on this bingo, I have to say, but I'm really happy I did. I have a hard time just creating something to be like, oh, I just want to make it quick and easy. I want to make sure it could be still quick and easy or a little smarter. Like I said, don't use both sides of a paper because then you're using all your paper. And it goes farther when you use different. But I want to make sure it's going to be something that I would normally make, if that makes sense to you. And if you follow me, you know what my style is, and that's what I want you guys to expect with your bingo. Hope that makes sense. All right, so we're going to take this off. We're going to add that right there. Okay, so we're going to add that. And then, why not? Let's do this. I think I'm farther ahead of schedule than I thought I would be. Let's do our little reinforcement. So remember, you've got circles, which are going to go with the decorative tops, and you can tell because these are circle. And then these are little ovals, and so we're going to go with the little oval looking top. So you just put a little bit of glue. Again, if you're going to do this, I would recommend doing your reinforcements with your adhesive sheets. That would be the smartest thing to do. And your stars. I would definitely do that. But see how much that just adds to it? Thank you, Sherry. Oh, thanks, Diane. All right, so there's that. And again, we can take this, and this one's just tied in a knot. You can see that the thread or the twine is in a knot. So pull this in and up. And I like them kind of short, like I said. I mean, it just depends on what you're going for, what you're wanting to do. I like the thread at the top a lot because if you want to wrap it on a package or anything like that, and then bring your twine in. It's easier if you just hold down the ribbon. Hold it down and then pull it. And make your knot. And again, you could fray that if you wanted to or whatever you want. So there's your cute little tag. All right, so that's that one. We're going to skip to this one next because that one's going to be a little time consuming. So let's go here. We're going to take first our top to our stocking. And you can kind of tell when I cut it, straighten it out. And add that to the top of your stocking. Okay. Oh, Bonita, thank you. Thanks, Joan. Thanks. Thanks, Colleen. It's hard to look up and read you guys, but I really appreciate it. It's really sweet. I do go back and read everything, so it doesn't show up for me till tomorrow after the video processes and all that good stuff. But I will read it, and I will answer any questions if I missed something. The kits are packaged, ready to go. I just need to do all the labeling and get all that done. But they are sitting on the other side. You're going to get a cute little black and white checkered envelope in the mail, unless I'm sending you a prize, then you'll probably get flat rate. All right, so again, I'm just going to lower this one a little bit. I'm going to offset it a tiny bit right there. We're going to pop this up, but let's first, it's over there, we're going to do our twine in a little bit of our ribbon again. So I'm going to add this in here, and you just need a little bit of twine. So like I said, you will get either this cherry cobbler metallic ribbon in your kit, with your kit. I mean, you're going to get all the pieces for your project, but you might end up getting the chevron green, evening evergreen, which is really pretty. So in case you want to add more ribbon or do longer ribbon, whatever you want to do. My goal is eventually, once I start getting, you know, by the time you do your product and your prizes and your time and everything, I want to start adding things into your more things into your kit, or part of projects, what we're using, so you have it on hand. All right, and then I'm going to do a little bow with this one. I like to leave my ribbon, especially when it's on like this, because you're going to have, so much ribbon. I try to measure it out. And then that way you can kind of put it on there and then figure out what your bow's going to be like and your ribbon, and then cut it so you're not wasting. Okay. And then a glue dot. Oh, the adhesive sheets are great, Holly. Use them on little things especially. You know what I just started using a lot of, and you'll notice it, well, if you join my team, you'll notice it, but I used the big piece of adhesive foam back here, but then I also used it here. I just cut a piece and then just cut it really, really thin, and it's perfectly just right under there. So I really love the adhesive foam. So I just got a bunch of that. So I'll be using some of that going forward because I love it. And you get quite a bit. All right, so here is our stocking. And we're going to put that on. And like I said, you don't need a bunch of adhesive on there. And make sure your items look like they're in the stocking. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this a little bit. And you might cut your ribbon kind of at the end because it does fray. It is, ribbon. And it's got the metallic woven in it. So, and now I don't have to worry about it because it's just there. And again, I'm not going to do the top because you've seen me do a lot of it. This one, and I'll show you a big picture at the end when you're done. So you can see what everything is and how I put them all together. And then, so there's that one, and then there's this one. Okay, so this one I did, and I said, oh, I have such a great idea, and I did it, and then this is one of the ones I was like, oh, how am I going to kit this for everybody? So if you look, you're going to notice I did do foil on this one. And so I did add foil in your kit, and I'm hoping it's going to, I don't know if it's going to work. If not, emboss it. But I put foil in a little baggie for you, so you are going to get foil. I have a feeling it might get smushed and be difficult to work with. But I didn't think that out very, very well. But I'm hoping you guys can give it a try. So we are just going to foil it, and I'm going to show you how to foil if you don't know how. But like I said, you can always use embossing powder. And do any if you have a star, a tree, anything that you have, you can put back there. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I don't have this stamp set. I know a lot of you did buy this stamp set, but if you don't have it for the background right there, I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, so there's that. So I'm going to wash this off because I'm going to need it, kind of. All right. And let's see. So we're going to set all this aside. Well, let's put our star on. We'll just put our star on now. We'll just put our star right there and move that over. And now we're just going to be messing with this. So let's move these things out of the way. to send a picture of our packet. Oh, okay. So basically everything I pulled out at the beginning is what is your packet. It's going to come in an envelope like this. So, and then you're going to have all of the packets I showed you, and then a ribbon. And then, so at the beginning I showed the whole thing. Yes, you could definitely use more texture. So what we're going to do is I'm bringing my foil in, and I'm going to do my embossing. So this is how you do the foil if you don't have it. I'm going to use my Versamark and Versamark ink on my thing. Now I want the star to kind of come in, so I'm going to do it like this. And then over here I'm going to do just a little bit. And then down here I'm going to do more. And so you're really just kind of filling up the back. If it's not stamped exactly perfect, you don't even have to worry about that. All right, I'm going to actually take this piece of paper, and this will be my coffee filter because I didn't bring one in here. And then I'm going to grab my heat and stick, which I thought was right here. It is. And I keep mine in a bag because I think it stinks. How many sign-ups for this? If you can say, I wonder, average. You know what? I'm new at doing bingo. My last bingo was only like 24, and this one was over 60. So I'm very, very new. This is like my third bingo. So the more the word gets out, I'm hoping I will get more. I've seen others do bingos with way more people because they've been around a long time. So there you go. That's called heat and stick. Now the thing with heat and stick is it's different than embossing powder. Embossing powder is takes a little longer to heat up, and this is super fast. So I want to put this back in here because I think it stinks. I mean, it's not horrible, but I also think it keeps it in good shape, I guess. Okay, so my heating tool is behind me. It doesn't reach exactly very close over here, kind of. But watch how fast it's going to heat up, okay? What it is it's sticky, okay? So that's how fast. You don't want to overheat it. Okay, see how it's turning? And this is easy to tell because it's on the darker paper. But that is how fast it is. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this paper, bring it back in. And I'm going to bring in my foil, and I'm just going to do it right here, so it could be a mess. I would suggest a paper pumpkin box, a shoe box, something like that. My fan, I hope, is far enough away. I like to take the big leaves and just lay them on, okay, and then press them down. This is what I like to do. Okay, press them down. So hopefully your foil that you get, because I took big chunks like this and I put it in there, but it is in a bag and with the kit, who knows how it's going to turn out. But so I don't like to take the little crumbs. Mainly because this makes it look shinier, whereas the little crumbs I think look a little more antique-ish. So I guess it's kind of what you're looking for, and that's my opinion. I don't think anybody's ever said that's the way it is, but that's what I've noticed, is if you take the larger pieces, you're going to get shinier images. Okay, so this is where it's all at. There's a piece up here. And you could take, like this piece right here is doubled up. Just take it and put it over here. Okay, I'm going to see if there's any questions here. Oh, thanks you guys. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'll go back and read because I can't read everything right now. But I never thought I'd have that problem, so thank you. All right, so now it's all on there and I'm feeling confident. So I'm going to close this up because whatever wipes off of this, I'm not going to keep it just because, number one, it's such a little project. If I was doing a bunch of them, that might be a different story, but I really do like the larger leaves better than the crumbs. So I'll show you what I'm going to do. Next is I'm going to try and reach for my foil box that I normally use. If I can find it. Well, oh, here it is. I moved it over. Okay, so this is what I had, and I just marked it foil. And you got to be careful when you open it and close it because it will puff all over the place. All right, so then you take a sponge and you just go over it. And remember, this is your background. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to see all the design. I rubbed a little hard. And you can put your foil back on. There's a couple pieces, big pieces in here. It's still sticky because you can kind of feel it because I didn't get the foil on there and I think I rubbed it too hard. But this is just your background, so you don't have to really have it perfect, okay? So there is our foiled background, and here you can see a big chunk still. Just the easiest thing is to take a little quarter piece of our sponges and then just kind of work it. I really pushed it on there, so, but that's fine with me. There's that little piece that there we go. All right, so there you go. I just got some background on there is what I wanted, and I'll just put that in there. But you got to be careful, it will fly everywhere. So when you shut it, go really slow or it will puff out all over the place. Just like that. So let me just get a tissue. Okay, good enough. So I'm just going to wipe that off just like that. And now let's finish our card. So we're going to put little dimensionals on there, some little mini ones. And I'm going to put 3. One in the middle because I want it to not kind of sink in right there. And I'm going to take the larger ones for our star, and 2 is enough, I think. Oh, thanks, Karen. You're sweet. Okay. I try to do what I would like to see. What I, if I'm going to join and pay money for something, I want it to be something that I am going to like. And everybody has different tastes. Everybody has different methods and styles. I mean, some people may be like, ooh, this is way too busy and too much. And that is fine. That is their opinion. And that is why we are all so different. All right. I had somebody ask me the other day, what makes, so-and-so sell so much and do so much? And, there's some people that, have a simpler method. All right, I'm not going to put that down yet. I'm going to put this down because I want to make sure I leave enough room for this. So we're going to go right across the bottom at a diagonal. Everybody has a different method, a different way, a different outlet. A lot of people have people in town that they've known forever that have been stamping together forever. Some people, just like to just do it on TV, watch videos and stuff and not to go to classes. I mean, there's just so many different ways. Some people do videos, some people do classes. A lot of people have asked me, if I join your team, do I have to do videos? Do I have to do classes? I don't want to do all that. No, absolutely not. You could just join and get a discount and craft just like you do now, except cheaper because you will be getting a discount. That's it. You do not have to do any of that other stuff. Exactly, Diana. Some like chocolate, some like vanilla. I have a really hard time doing simple cards, as you probably notice. And so um, I I think those people are great and brilliant to be able to do that. Um, there's a lot of people out there, like I said. I even have people that come to my classes and I say, if you need me to do simpler cards, I'll try. And they're all like, no, 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 do like what you do, which is great because I just, whenever I do it, I go, oh, it needs more. It needs bling. It needs this. Your guys' thank you card is probably the simplest card I've done in a very long time. And I was forcing myself. Number one, I had a lot of them to do, but I wanted them to be really pretty and not just, you know, simple little cards. I wanted them to be special. So it's just, you know, everyone's taste is just completely different. Okay, so there's some ribbon there. And if you felt like it, you could add a glue dot in there if you felt like you needed to, you know, save, you know, add your ribbon on there a little bit better. And that's fine. You could do that too. All right. Did I put all my stars on there? Yep. All right. Oh, you're welcome. All right, you guys. So I'm trying to read at the same time, but I'm going to have to go back and read a lot. But okay. So there is our last project. And again, it's exactly like this one, except it's a different pattern on the top. So I would love for you guys to let me know how your classes and stuff are going, your cards and all that, your bingo and everything's going. So, all right, so now let's do a bingo. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Let me clean up my poor desk a little bit. I'm sad my chocolate bowl is on empty. Okay, let's take a breath. Let me read a second. Katie, what did Katie say? Thanks, Perry. Aw, Katie, you're so sweet. Yeah, the foil is a lot of fun, and it's a great way to just add some quick sparkle. And it's kind of, I mean, it is messy because, you know, the flakes fly all over, but so is embossing powder, right? But we love what we get at the end. So that's, you know, one of the big things. So, hi, Linda, how are you? You will not win again, Gloria, if you play. Yeah, if you can only win once. One time. Yeah, Debbie, being a, oh, that's sweet of you. Being a discount demonstrator, that's what it's about. Like I said, if you join my team, you will get this beautiful card. I just got the sweetest message. Thank you. If you are interested and want to get a discount, right now is the great time. Celebration's going on. You get an extra bundle, which I think it's right here. So you can choose one of these bundles for free if you decide to join. So it's for $99. You get $125 in free product. You get one of these sets for free. And then with your first order, you can start earning your celebration items. And you have, what is it, 9 days left. So I would love to have you on my team. So please think of that, consider it, and let me know if you're interested and if I can answer any questions for you. All right, so here we go. Exactly, Linda. All right, here we go. Bingo number 3. Confuse me. We have 3 winners already, but this is bingo number 3. Ready? 24. 24. Number 7. I'm going to go a little faster right here just because You cannot get a bingo yet, so I'm going to just put a few numbers out. 27. Did I say? Yeah, 7, 27. Ooh, look at those bees. Number 9. Lots of bees I'm seeing. 25. Yay, bee eyes. Number 11. Three. Okay, now I'm going to slow down a little bit. Take another drink. I'm thirsty. Whoo, Shauna, B-I-N-G. I'm glad I slowed down. I feel like we're way ahead of schedule. I know your East Coast people are like, not really, because I'm tired. 29. Debbie has a B-I-N. B-I-N from Piper. Oh, from Patricia. I missed it. B-I-N-G from Cheryl. Uh-oh, we got 2 of them. Okay. Next one. 26. Now remember, we have a couple. Oh, poor Karen. Karen, I was wondering. We have a couple other drawings at the end. So don't forget that. And then we are also going to, we have another project. And then we have a bingo after that too. So don't go anywhere, because anybody can win if you made a comment where I told you to. That's one of the reasons you want to go to Marcie Beseckerdesigns on Designs on Facebook, because I post challenges and different things there. Number 28. And so if you go to my business Facebook page, you may see the challenge there. So make sure you do it. I'm giving you plenty of time. B-I with Olivia, B-I-N Kathy, number 13. Is that going to be lucky for anybody? We've got some B-I-N-Gs on here already. Again, like I said, this is a celebration bingo, so I'm doing some extra prizes. Number 2. Oh, Patricia, look at you. All right, come on, Karen. Let's see. I'm going to draw another one. Let's see if I can pull a number out here for you. All right, here we go. 23. 23. That brought Angela into the Bean group. Terry, B-I-N. Millie's on the board. All right, don't give up. Here we go. 5. 5, 5, 5. Anybody got a 5? Ooh, Terry, B-I-N-G. Crystal, B-I. Nola. Yay, Karen's got a B. Kathy, B-I-N. All right, we're going to the next one then. 8. Number 8. 888. And then don't forget, those that subscribed, I'm going to check my subscribe list one more time. I'm hoping that if you subscribe today, it shows up. I mentioned the last couple videos. If you subscribe in September, you will go into a drawing. I'm trying to get to 5,000, so if you guys can help me, that'd be awesome. 20. 20, 20, 20. Anybody on a 20? Everybody's checking their numbers. Ooh, Kathy and Patty both have a Bing. Jennifer. Tracy. All right, I'm going to go for another number then. 16. 16. Tracy has a bingo. Is there anybody else? Congratulations, Tracy. Woo woo. Oh, Tracy doesn't have a bingo. Okay. Tracy almost has a bingo. All right, so Tracy does not have a bingo. Anybody else? All right. Another number then. 22. 22. Waiting patiently. Uh-oh, my chat's slowing down. Okay. I'm waiting a second because last time it just like flew up after a little bit. I want to make sure I'm not missing any. Leslie has a bing. Susan. All right, I'm going to go on then. 4, number 4. Number 4. Okay. Seems like my chat's slowing, so I'm concerned. I'm hoping that everybody's caught up. Here we go again. 15. 15. Angela has a bingo. Yay, Angela. Is there anybody else? Anybody else with a bingo? Bonita, you have a bingo? Okay, I'm looking. That's it. I don't want to miss any. So, Angela, let's check your numbers. You have 3. Well, I could just point to them. I'm going to do another one. 11, 15, 23, and 27. That is a good bingo for Angela. Bonita. 1. Bonita, there is not a number 1, and that was your first number on here. So that was not a bingo for Bonita. Am I missing the one? No. No number 1. Sorry, Bonita. And then there was somebody else, Debbie. Oh, Debbie. Okay, 7, 25, 15, 11, and 4. So, let me write that down here. All right, so we have Debbie and Angela. Angela is number 3 bingo, and Debbie is a number 3. So Angela Brooks. Okay, so this one was 1, 2. Number 3 is Angela Brooks. Angela, you will get a $100 shopping spree. So just email me your order, what you would like. And then the consolation goes to Debbie Flood, right? D-B-B-Y. Let me see. How did you spell your first name? D-B-B-Y. Debbie Flood. All right, thank you and congratulations. Woo, woo, woo. Yay, good job. All right, so now, you guys, I told you that your packet number 4 is going to be exactly like your packet number 3, but now it's time to make our box so we can put them all together. So again, I'm going to show you, and I will put this up again at the end, but these are what the tags look like. So when you get your kit, if you want to make them exactly like this is what you're going to do. So I will put this up again, and actually what I'll do is I will do a timestamp for this picture also, and I'll just call it all tags, and that way you guys can see it. But I did put it at the beginning. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to score this box. Okay, you want to score the whole thing. Thanks, Karen. So we're going to have another bingo. What is the height of the tags? Okay, so the largest tag is, love our grid sheets, right? 4 inches. So 4 inches is the largest tag. All right, so we got to do this side. And look how pretty that window is. Now there's a couple of things you could do. You could, if you wanted to, take some DSP and make like a belly band to go over this, which would be really cute. I didn't because our DSP is only 6 by 6. You could tape it together in the back, bring it around, and then tape it in the front, and then add your stuff. What I'm going to do is something super simple. You could also take your star and, you know, stamp it if you wanted. I'm not going to do anything. You guys can choose to do what you want. But you could do foil on it. You can emboss on it. There's so much you can do. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take our tape off here. And so let's just say that we're going to do this as a gift. You could, your box is going to be flat inside your bag. So I think it's going to make it just fine. The envelopes are big. There's no way they're machine stamping them. So I think your box is going to be fine. So we're going to take these off. And be careful. It is a, you know, kind of a dainty box. It's not super heavy duty, but it is pretty nice. All right, so let's take that out. All right, so we'll take these off. So I did the box super simple. I thought this video was going to be way longer than it was. But I think by not adding the tops, that helped a lot with the time, because, you know, you saw me do it once and I think that was enough. My son's just sent me a picture of where they're at for dinner. It's one of my favorites. And he is there now. Okay, so this is going to go on the outside. So this is how your box closes, okay? Super simple. Like I said, while it's still flat, you can heat emboss on it, you can foil on it, you could stamp on it, you could do whatever, or you could leave it like this, or you can add a belly band. There's a lot of things you could do with it. We are going to take this is what the large star looks like. And so to me, I think you could add a to from on the back. Again, you could probably add, there's a littler one than this, I believe. You can add a little tag on the back if you wanted. I would just stamp it on the back. You could stamp a smaller star and add it to the back here and do the to from on that, or make this a lighter color, whatever you choose to do. But look how pretty that is. And this is with bedazzling. Sorry if you don't have it. That was not my plan, is for that not to be available. So you guys know that I don't like when this isn't poked all the way through. So let me get those little I like to see all the detail of whatever we are crafting with. So I'm looking through the back side. You can't tell from the front, but I want to make sure all these little charts are taken out so you can see all the beautifulness of our project. Okay, there we go. Now, so you're just going to take this. Again, this would be, if you're just doing one box, I would highly recommend using the adhesive sheets, because that is just really smart. I'm just going to do a little bit on the front. The outside is what I'm most concerned about, so it doesn't lift up. And a little line here and there in the middle will work, so it doesn't lift. All right, so that should be enough. And then just look at the center right there. And then look at the centers right there. And then the tips of the stars after that. And you can see it pretty much lines up easily. If you just start it right there, you'll probably be pretty good. All right, so we're going to let that just sit there for a second. Now, what I thought of doing is, oh, you know what? I need to grab really quickly something. Well, you guys know my husband broke my hole punch, right? My old Stampin' Up hole punch. So this is what I'm going to do with, I'm going to have to use this. So I want to take this and I'm going to use probably the bigger hole. No, I'm going to use the smaller hole because I'm going to use my twine. So I'm just putting a hole right at the top there, right in between everything. I'm going to take my twine and I'm going to do just a little thing, just about like that. So we're going to cut this. So this is probably, let's see, 6 inches. Thanks, Steph. I couldn't remember which one it was. And now I'm going to put this and I'm going to make a little knot and put it towards the end. So start pulling it and then push it towards the top. You want to make sure that it's as close as you can, but make sure it's a knot. Then we're going to go through here. Oh, that's my dog. My neighbor's taking his trash out, which just reminded me that it's trash night. Yes, crocodile to the rescue. Okay, it's to the side, which that's fine with. My dog is like, what is going on? Okay, I just made enough to come up like this because I want a pretty bow. And so you could either tie it in a bow right here, or I'm going to tie it in a bow like this. I want a really pretty bow. Okay, hopefully this is long enough. I should have probably thought about that. I didn't think about doing this ahead of time, but it's okay. It's okay. Gotta remind me to do the trash. All right, so we're gonna go like this, and I'm gonna pull it tight. If I don't have enough, I have more, and so that's the bow that I want. We're going to now slip this on here. It's okay. Oh, my doggy. Slip this here. Okay, we're going to take our bow and go around. So I'm just thinking, if you're decorating everything else, and then I probably could have made this a little longer so that I have another tail right there. So I'm going to do another one. I can undo that for something else, but I'm not doing it like I did it to where you guys could just tie a bow. But what I'm going to do is, like I said before, leave your, I would do it like this. I would come around and I would leave a tail. So that's what I would do. So I didn't give you this much, but this is an option. I gave you a roll of ribbon that you could use. Karen, yeah, he doesn't like when he hears the neighbors. Okay, so I'm going to do my bow. And again, if you guys haven't seen my bow video, there is a bow video that, oh, this is not long enough. I don't think. What did I do? This is clearly not long enough. Well, it's a good thing I use a lot of this ribbon. All right, so let's just do this. I didn't do a double. That was my problem. There we go. All right, a little more ribbon. That's good. I bought a lot. And those other ones are more than enough for another project. Now, you guys, when I sent your ribbon, I assume you'll just tie it in a bow, you know, and put your bow right here and then put your tag on. But I decided I'm going to show you something different since you have a whole roll. So I'm going to do a double bow and around. Okay. And again, there's a video on this bow. Okay, so there's my bow. Do this again. And now we're going to take our little tag. So I just want to show you an option if you wanted to with the ribbon that you have. Okay, and now remember it opens this way, so I want my tag, my ribbon to stay up here, and you could just slide this off and come around, and then this is going to be my tail, and I'm going to put it there. So I'm going to put glue dots, and I'm going to put a couple. And I'm going to put it right here. Okay. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to go around on this side. And then I'm going to bring it under right here. Okay. Does that make sense? So it went around and then under right here. And now you're going to have these two tags. And now what I would do is I would glue this a little bit just to make sure that it all stays. You're going to take your tag back up and, you know, you could put it around your bow, whatever you need to do to make it kind of, or shorten the string or whatever the length is that you want. And then put it on there. So let's take that off since I glue dot it. See how I just slid it to the side? My bow's still on there. And now let's take all of our tags, which are right here. So we're going to do our stockings, our DSP paper. There's our other stocking, and our DSP paper. So there's our large ones. So we can put those all in. And there's really no neat way. I mean, I put 3 over here and 3 over here of the large ones. Or you can put them the other way, long way if you want. And then I just put the little ones in. Kind of find out what, you know, maybe what you want to poke through the window. I just kind of lay them out like that. And there you go, your cute little gift for somebody. And then you can just, I would glue this, like I said, after you put the bow in, just kind of put a little bit more glue there. And then there is your cute little gift for somebody. All right, I'm trying to read. I hope you guys liked this. It was so much fun. Woo-wee, it's warm in here. Oh, Karen, I'm glad. So yeah, this is a great gift idea. And you know, I have to say, one of the biggest classes that I usually have is a tag class. Now I would also take a glue dot. If you wanted to not put this under, you can put it over and put a glue dot, but I'm just going to go right under here and stick one so that it just kind of hangs over. See, look how cute that is. And you don't even have to stamp on it. I mean, that ribbon alone just does so much. Oh, Patty, I'm glad you did. So every bingo, I try to teach some. Oh, I think this has a film on it, you guys. Oh, let's look and see. I think if I'm remembering right. Okay, look, don't forget, because see how it kind of looks like it's kind of dirty and kind of dull. So don't forget, take this film off on the inside of your box. Okay? So there you go. Look how pretty that looks now without that film on there. So don't forget to take that off. Thank you to my upline when we were chatting about this project. She's like, don't forget to take that off. And I almost forgot. So yeah, if you chose, I mean, you could do a red star and do the green ribbon. This is the chevron ribbon. Okay, this is somebody's, but I'm going to open it. So if this one's yours, yay, lucky you. I'm going to just pull it out of the side right here. So look at that ribbon, how pretty that is. And I'm not going to do it to yours, but I bet you this might unravel. But look how pretty. So, okay, so that's your ribbon, somebody. Okay. So, and look how cute that is. And you could probably put this in a box or in a bag like this to send it. You hope it doesn't get crushed because it's not, you know. Oh, Colleen, I'm really glad you did too. Okay, so let's move on. And then I'll show you all of these at the end. I'm going to go glance really quickly at my bingo and see if, or my subscription, because I'm going to be doing a, oh, where is it? Right here. Let me see. I want to make sure I have all the names written down for my next drawing right now. So I'm just double checking something. And it's moving really slow. Oh, the tag die, I'm sorry, I don't think I did mention that yet. This is the tailor-made tags. And this is the number. I have 2 sets. So that's why it's in here like this. So see, you'll have the rectangle looking ones at the top, and then you'll have the decorative ones. And this is the number, 155563. It should be all listed below in the description, and it will be listed on my blog. I will be posting this. This blog post won't post until Monday after Sunday's video, probably. Okay, so let me look at my subscriptions. I just want to make sure I'm not missing. Oh gosh, this page is just, I guess when you're doing a live, it just moves really slow. All right, I just want to make sure if I need to add more names. And I have those names. Okay, let me add. Okay, back to where I am. The tag on the back was the smallest. Okay, so it doesn't really fit on the back of this, but this is the smallest tag. So you could put it on there, but I would just stamp the to and from on the back. And you could add a lighter color star on the back. Okay, tree ornaments. Okay, so I'm going to go back, but somebody asked. Oh yeah, that was Katie. Yeah, that was the same one. Okay. All right. So at this point, if you guys could all give a thumbs up, I'd love it, and subscribe and all that good stuff. And we are going to play another bingo. Look how fast that was. And then we have got a couple more little prizes, not little, but some prizes to give away. All right. So our first number, are you guys ready? Oh, Katie, I love it. It's a great set. Number 13. $17. 30. If you are interested in purchasing anything, I'd love it if you would purchase from me. This is my host code for the rest of September. So it will be on this video. It's listed below. There is a link you can just click on. And as you know, now I am working towards my next cruise and I'm so excited. And I will be putting up a board whenever I get close to a milestone there and share it again. 21. Lots of bees. 24. Well, we'll go down here. 24. Ooh, Deborah has a BI. Colleen, BI. Patsy. 15. Oh, Kathy, I hope you do. It is available to do right now. You can go to my blog at marciebeseckerdesigns.com, and on the menu at the top, just click under events and follow that. Oh, thank you, Linda. You're very sweet. All right, here we go. 19. Yay, Olivia, Crystal, Judy, Rosemary, hoo-hoo. Diane, hi. Is that a BI? 20. Rebecca has a BI. 12. The next bingo is going to be my favorite things. That's going to be the theme because it's my birthday month. And I decided I wanted to do things out of the main catalog because there's things I miss playing with or I haven't had a chance to play with. Or it was something I was like, man, I want to do something again. Number 1. And so I decided, you know what? I'm going to do my favorite things and create stuff that I want to do. And the first card I did, I'm so excited. So cute. Yes, it is Steph. All right, here we go again. 6. Number 6. The date, I believe it's the 19th, Gloria. I did a Tuesday again because this one was such a great turnout. I decided to do a Tuesday again. Plus, I'm out of town quite a bit in October, and I wanted to make sure that I picked a day that I was going to be in town. 3. Kathy has a BIN. Patsy, BIN. Eileen, BIN. Judy. Cheryl. Yes, Sherry has a birthday in October too. Patricia. Rosemary. All right, BINs. Ready? 18. Oh, darn, Gloria. Well, I mean, sometimes you have to think about it too. $35 is a lot of times what people pay for a class or a class and some product, and that's basically what you're getting. You can always rewatch the video. You'll still get the kits and any bling stuff that goes in the kit, any supplies. Wow, Steph, already? Right, Karen? All right, here we go. Number 8. Just a thought for you, Gloria. Ooh, BING from Patsy. BIN from Joan and Colleen. All right, here we go. 14. All right. Here we go again. Number 2. Oh, I just said, Gloria, that you'll still get the kit, you'll get the video, you can create everything, you'll get a little bit of product in your bag. So yes, you won't be able to participate in the bingo alone, but just in case if that was something you wanted to do. Right, Shelly? All right, here we go. Eileen has a bing. Uh-oh. Here we go, Eileen. 27. Nancy Lee has a bing. Oh, you're welcome. Rebecca. Oh, Eileen has a bingo. Is there anybody else with the bingo? Watching just in case. So Eileen has a bingo. All right, so let's check Eileen's numbers. Ooh. Well, Karen, at least you had a bing this time. Eileen, where are we? So we have a 2 and a 3 and a 12 and a 17 and a 27 right here. Good job. So Eileen Briggs, where's my paper? Number 4, Eileen Briggs. You will also get a $100 shopping spree. Karen, that was good though. 4 numbers. Good for you. Oh, thanks, Patsy. All right, so those are our winners for bingo. Tashana with $150. Stephanie with $100 and a consolation to Gloria for and you'll love it. You'll love your prize. Angela Brooks for $100, consolation to Debbie Flood, and again you'll have a great something coming your way. And then Eileen Briggs for $100. Now we're gonna do a drawing for the people that commented on my page, on my video that I requested. Again, if you go to Marcie Besecker Designs on Facebook, that is my page where I will post some updates, some different things, some challenges maybe. Stars would align for a late birthday present. Oh, Deborah, maybe next time. Maybe you're going to win during my birthday month. Maybe that's how it's going to work. Give gift certificates for winners to select products they want. Yeah, you know, at first I did do some products, my first bingo, and that worked out fine because those people didn't have those products. But now at this point, number one, it's easier because a lot of people have everything that they want or part of what they want, and maybe they have a wish list, and I don't know everybody's wish list. So it's just easier this way. And people can take an advantage to make it a $150 order so they can create a party, get all the benefits of that, sale-a-bration, all that good stuff. So when you do give me your order, please don't forget to add your sale-a-bration items on there. And then I will email you back whatever the overage is. So, you know, remember there's tax, shipping, all of that. So I will email you, and then you just PayPal me the difference, and then I'll get your order put in, and it will be shipped to your house. Okay, so let's do a couple more drawings that we're going to do. So randomly, let's see. I think I need to go here, and let's see if I can do this correctly. Okay, so I'm going to go here and pick a winner. And it's from the comments on this video. That's the video I asked you guys to comment on. So let's see who our winner will be. Carol Alanis. Woo, woo, woo. Carol. And I don't have the stamp set in front of me, but you won the little snow buddy. Okay, let me see if I can get to my video here. You won the little Snow Buddy stamp set. Let me see. Snow Buddy Better. So it looks like this. Oh. Yes, that's it. Snow Buddy. Snow Buddy Better. That's what you won. Yay! I hope that you will love it. Carol Alanis is Snow Buddy. And that is for commenting. Now for subscribing, I wrote everybody's name down for that. And we're going to have another drawing, so don't go anywhere. So that is what you won. And now for subscribing, I asked everybody. Now I know that a lot of you are subscribed. This is for people that subscribed in September because, well, you know, I wanted subscribers and I'm trying to build my business. So, okay, so in your words, this is the stamp set that is for $300 party you can order. It's got amazing sentiments on it. Oh, Nola, I'm glad you had a good time. And so this is going to go to, and I have everybody's names in here. So let me keep. Thank you, everybody that's joining my October bingo. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so here we go. My dog's at the door like, oh, are we going to go eat now? The winner is Barbara Fault. Barbara Fault. So she is the winner of this. So let me put a little tape on that. And let me move this over. So that's for Barbara. And I have another one. Just because, you know. So we're going to give another one away. And this will be, let's see. Let me think. Oh, I know. I'm going to choose, you know, I got to try and be creative, right? I'm going to choose a color. Don't type yet because I can't read that fast. I'm going to choose a color of paper. So let me think of something that's not one of my favorite ones because I know people will guess that. So I need to pick something different. Let me find a paper. Let me look over that way. Okay, I chose one. Hold on, let me write it down. Okay. No, don't write the colors yet. Hold on, hold on. Okay, so I'm starting after Crystal's comment. So ready? Everybody start going now. Nobody said it yet, I don't think, but I'm starting at Crystal's comment because I didn't see above. You're welcome. Okay, keep going. No one said it yet. I'm trying to read at the same time. My phone's over here, as you know, so I'm trying to read the comments. I know this might take a while. I didn't think about that. I know some of you commented ahead of time of when I said start, but I don't think I saw it up there either, so I hope not. So it'll be the first one that I see. Okay, I can't read what you're writing. I'll go back and read. Well, I guess I picked a good color. Oh, getting close. glad I didn't pick a color that everybody's going to write. It's going to be a current color. I see some old ones coming up. It's a current color. Just keep guessing, you guys. All right. This is funny. I thought it would be way easier than this. Oh, we're getting close, though. Getting close. I can't believe I picked one that no one's got. Oh, wait. Judy Balmer. Judy Balmer got it. Judy Balmer. Judy's the winner. Judy Balmer won. It was Pacific Point. So I want to know how many of you were just starting from the beginning and just going through colors. That seemed like a long time. Sorry about that. I thought it would be a lot faster than that. So Judy Balmer was the first one to comment, and it was Pacific Point. She was the first one. So thank you, everybody. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much. Again, if you go over to my blog, marciebeseckerdesigns.com, you can go to events. It's on the menu across the top.